Yay, okay, cool. Alright, finally. Okay, we can finally do the ban list reaction. Here we go. New, notice, Forbidden Limited List Skill and Balance. Here we go. Implementation of the Forbidden Limited List, our rebalancing of skills are planned to occur at the dates below. So by March 8th. So that gives us about a little over a week before they're implemented. So let's take a look. Okay, so here are the details that will be limited 1, Bamboo Scrap. Oh, did not see this coming. This card is being limited to weaken strategies that hinder the opponent's ability to summon by special summoning tokens to set their side of the field. What does Bamboo Scrap do? Tribute 1 plant type monster. Special summon 2 plant tokens to your opponent's side of the field in defense position. Oh, okay, so they're just stopping degenerate strategies. Okay, limit 2. So here we go. Misjudge. This card will be limited so that it cannot be oh, they didn't ban Cup of Ace! No, they didn't ban Cup of Ace. Oh, that's tragic. So now Desperado players cannot play Cup of Ace along if they want to do Misjudge. So probably in future Desperado builds, Misjudge will be cut. Ooh, and head judging is out too, so they're really nuking the Desperado strategy without touching Cup of Ace. So the Star Seraph Cup of Ace deck is still live. Rip sauce. Okay, limit 3. Let's see. Amazoness Onslaught. The limitation this card will be is as power level is currently acceptable in the metagame. Okay. Oh god, we're gonna see more banishing from Amazoness. No longer. Oh, they finally took out Rose Lover. Rose Lover is free, so she can be utilized for synchro plays, Xyz plays, etc., etc. As mentioned in the Forbidden Limited list, the lineup is not permanent, subject to change based on the metagame. That'll be all for this time. Okay. Oh, is there nothing else? How about skills? Nope. Oh, okay, here we go. Skill rebalancing. Here we go. Okay, so, alright. We are strengthening some character exclusive skills to make them easier to use. So, Transcendent Crystals, Iron Call, and Cubic Seeds. Master Destiny. Ooh! This skill will be given a harder activation condition as more cards that work well with this card have been added to the game. Well, it grows in the graveyard. This skill will be a harder activation condition. Ah, well, rip. Chain Beat. As we're planning to add cards that strengthen plant type cards in the near future, and more ways to utilize Dark Verge in the graveyard have become available since the addition of the skill. See you later. No! They're nuking See You Later! This skill will be given a harder activation condition as it can be used to gain a large advantage over the opponent. Dang it, well, rip Star Seraphs. Balance. As the addition of recent cards have given more decks the ability to almost ensure victory, certain combinations of cards were giving a harder activation condition to this skill to prevent the emergence of overpowered decks. Restart. Spell Specialist, Chaplet, My Monster Card Save Start. As the addition of recent cards have given more decks the ability to almost ensure victory with certain combination of cards, we're giving a harder activation condition to this skill to prevent the emergence of overpowered decks. Alright, let's see what the updated skills are. Again, we'll see you later for Hieratics. But See You Later is so integral for Dark Lord Seraph, so rip. Okay, Transcendent Crystals. Can be used turn 3 and onward by sending 1 of 3 cards from your hand to the graveyard. Choose the same number of Crystal Beast monsters from your deck as the number of cards you sent from your hand to the grave and place them in your spell and trap zone. If you begin a duel with a deck that has 7 or more Crystal Beast monsters, you can use the skill regardless of the current turn. Oh, so if you like stick to the Crystal Beast thing like purely, you can. Oh, it's not different names either. Oh my god, so you can just like really go in on it. Okay. Oh yeah. What's up, Mika? So yeah, I mean, but See You Later is such a good skill. Okay, here we go. On a bit. Yeah, they didn't hit Blue Eyes at all. They didn't hit Blue Eyes. Can only be used the next turn after you have activated Iron Call. Return 1 machine type monster from your hand to the deck, then return 1 Iron Call to your graveyard hand. The skill can only be used once per turn. Okay, Iron Call, that's cool. At the beginning of the duel, add 3 V-Jom, the Cubic Seed. This skill can only be used if you begin the duel with a extra deck that can contain no monsters other than cubic monsters. In addition, the number of spell trap cards that are not cubic cards must be 6 or lower. Oh, so you can start using actual good back row now in cubic decks. That's cool. Alright, Master of Destiny. When you toss a coin, the result will always be head for the first 3 coin tosses. Your first normal draw will be skipped. Okay, so that's going to prevent drawing. The skill will only activate if you begin the duel with a deck that has 7 or more cards with different names that require coin tosses. Extra deck does not count. Okay. Alright, that's fair. Your first normal draw will be skipped. Okay, so that's going to help hinder some plays, but that's gonna really keep the Desperado players using Cup of Ace. I can't believe Cup of Ace is not touched. What grows in the graveyard? Can only be used when your life points decrease by 1500. Add 1 Dark Verger to your graveyard from outside of your deck. Oh, okay. Well, rip. Okay, it's still usable. So you can Cosmic Cyclone yourself and another 15. See you later. Can, oh no, that hurts. Can be used when your life points decrease by 1500. Select one monster you control and which you are the original owner of. Return the selected monster to the hand. Okay. I mean, I guess like for erratic strategies, you can still use See You Later, but for Dark Lord Seraph decks, this hurts having this activation requirement. Balance. Your starting hand will require, will reflect the card balance of your deck. This skill will not activate unless you have 6 of each type. Monster, spell, or trap. You cannot special summon or activate monster effects till the end of the main phase of your first turn. Okay, there you go. Okay. Alright, that's fair. Okay, so now, rip Noble Knights. So they hit Noble Knights pretty hard. Can only be used once after starting hands are drawn. Reduce your starting hand by 1, then redraw your hand. You cannot special summon or activate monster effects. Ooh, so you go to a -1. Okay, that's a good balance. Minusing 1. Nice. Spell Specialist. If your deck contains 5 or more spell cards with different names, you will have an improved chance of having a spell card in your hand. You cannot special summon or activate monster effects until the... Dude, this is a pretty hard nuke to all these effects. So you can't create busted, broken boards. Wow, good job, Konami. Trap Player. If you have 5 or more trap cards with different names in your deck, you'll have an improved chance of having a trap card in your starting hand. You cannot special summon or activate monster effects until the main phase of your first turn. Okay, so they all have that clause. If your deck has 6 or more level 4 or lower monsters with different names, you'll have a better chance of starting with a level 4 lower monster starting with your hand. You cannot special summon or activate monster. Okay, cool. Yeah, I agree with that. And I know, again, same thing with Heavy Starter. Well, rip erratic decks trying to use Heavy Starter. Okay, so if you have 3 level 5 or higher, you cannot special summon or activate monster effects. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's crazy. Okay. Well, they didn't hit Blue Eyes. They really hit... Okay, let's take a look at the tier list and see what they hit. Okay, so based off this, Noble Knights got hit hard because of the balance skill. Desperado got hit pretty hard. Automat is relatively okay. Star Seraph, Dark Lords, rip. Water Ixies were untouched. Blue Eyes are kind of untouched. But let me just make sure that I'm not missing anything. And Thunder Dragons were untouched. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, well they did a preemptive release of, like, you know, they're like planning ahead with all the plant stuff coming up. So they took out Bamboo Scrap and they let Rose Lover come to play, but they limited the Dark Verger skill. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, I can respect those changes. But I mean, considering that Blue Eyes and Thunder Dragons have kind of fallen off the tier list, so that's why they didn't get hit as hard as Noble Knight, Desperado, and Star Seraph, Dark Lords. But okay, alright. Other than that though, I think this nukes the Desperado strategy, or they have to readapt and they can no longer use Head Judge and Judge Mistress Lady. So they have to use other coin flip cards. So I'm interested to see what other Desperado builds will come up from this list. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, follow me on twitch.tv/MrEvillJr. Okay, cool. I'll see you all later.